Left side of the cerebral hemisphere performs tasks that have to do with logic. The frontal lobe is involved with concentration, planning, problem solving, and motor speech. The central sulcus separates the frontal lobe from the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe interprets sensory information, understanding speech, and becoming aware of objects. The occipital lobe analyzes visual patterns and combines visual images with other sensory experiences. The temporal lobe interprets complex sensory experiences and stores memories of visual scenes, music, and other sensory patterns. The cerebellum receives information from sensory systems and then regulates motor movements. The pons is responsible for regulating sleep, respiration, swallowing, bladder control, and equilibrium. The medulla regulates breathing, head and blood vessel function, digestion, sneezing, and swallowing. The spinal cord transmits nerve signals.
The right cerebral hemisphere performs tasks that have to do with creativity and the arts. The hypothalamus regulates the release of hormones and body temperature. The pituitary gland secretes hormones into the bloodstream. The corpus callosum deals with integrative motor, sensory, and cognitive performances between the cerebral cortex on one side of the brain to the same region on the other side. The thalamus relays motor and sensory signals to the cerebral cortex. The third ventricle helps to protect the brain from trauma and injury, is also involved in the transport of both nutrients and waste from the body's central nervous system and the circulation of cerebral spinal fluid. The pineal gland produces and regulates some hormones, including melatonin. And the midbrain serves important functions in motor function, particularly movements in the eye and in the auditory and visual processing.